Hey guys, I'm here with Madison Cawthorn right here, AmFest 2025. I wanted to ask you the importance of self-governance. So that's what I like to talk about a lot. We the people are the government. We're the most powerful form of government. How do we the people reclaim our control from tyrants in Washington, D.C. and in our state capitals?
Absolutely. So, I think it goes to a lot of things. In Florida right now, we're trying to get rid of property taxes because, I think that private property rights are one of the most important things that exist in America. And over time, we've really started to erode that. During World War II, we're going to have property taxes just for a little bit, even though it's unconstitutional. We don't rent from the government. So one, I think claiming back that, we don't rent from the government. This land is our land. If you want to come on it, you better have a really, really damn good
property
reason.
taxes are theft.
They're theft. Almost all taxes are theft.
That's the truth right there.
Yeah, and then also, I think we need to really reclaim the idea of self-defense, and it needs to be expanded. We have guys like Kyle Rittenhouse who
just talked to him. Yeah,
he's a great guy. I love him. I love his new wife. There should have never been a trial for him shooting that kid or those people. Those people were trying to kill him. There's a situation in Arkansas right now where a man, his daughter was kidnapped. He drove the guy down, got out of the car, killed him, saved his daughter's life. They arrested him. They're trying to charge him for murder. Anyways, he got out of that. Trial coming up. We're praying for him. Now he's running for sheriff, which is great. So I think we need to expand the idea of Second Amendment rights. We need to be able to, if the military can own it, we can own it.
Amen.
And then also people are like, well, would you trust someone with an F-16?
Right.
Listen, if guys can get together the resources to be able to buy an F-16, they have a lot to lose. We need to be able to trust the American people to do what is right. And then when we go furthermore, this is the one thing that makes our country so special. Anywhere else in the world, if you want to have a revolution, blood has to be shed. But every 2 years inside of our country, we have the opportunity to have a bloodless revolution. If people would be involved in politics to the extent that we need them to, because really a small percentage of Americans actually show up and vote.
Voting is the most basic thing a citizen can do.
That's
and then run for office yourself.
Run for office
like the sheriff that you just mentioned.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And so it's either you're involved in politics or you're destined to be ruled by lesser men. Every 2 years, I heard this thrown around, but Operation 535, there's 100 members of the Senate, there's 435 members of Congress. If we put America First patriots, people who have common sense, in every single one of those seats, you can change the country overnight.
Amen.
And so I think that self-governance comes down to actually taking your civil duties very seriously, and that's what we need to do.
The consent of the governed have the right to abolish the government when it becomes corrupt. It's right there in the Declaration of Independence.
It's right there. And then also people who want to lean back on Romans and say, oh, well, we're called as Christians to, respect the authority that's been placed above us.
Not when it's evil.
What are the first 3 words of the preamble of the Constitution? We the people.
Amen.
We are the people who were put over us to rule us. We are the royalty in this country. Your house is your castle. Do not bend the knee to tyrants. Shoot tyrants in the face.
Amen.
Amen.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, man.
Brother. It's an honor. Thank you, guys.